Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, played right into his path. And he's managed to get free. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Gnabry. Gnabry goes in for the header! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Neymar. And it's Neymar. Pirlo. Costa Curta. Pirlo. Great chance! It's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? And the cutback.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, that's well spotted. Cruyff. And here's Gnabry. Costa Curta attempts a clearance. Neymar. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And the pass is intercepted. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Costa Curta.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and a header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. And it's Gnabry. Cruyff.
If they want to counter, they could do with more.
Yeah. And he's there to get it away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Well, there's the clearance. And it's Hullet. Pirlo. Now Costa Curta.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
No, that's overhit. Gnabry. Cruyff. That is a great pick out. Oh, that's fabulous. Has a shot! Great reaction! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. A real chance. Can he finish? Oh, nice. Just not quite.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
White. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Fiddles it through. He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And we hit half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Kostic. Kostic goes on a charge down the left. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Neatly clipped into space. Casillas can claim that. Costa Curta. Kostic. Great defending, strong and determined. Always onto this. Shevchenko. Oh, shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rummenigge. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Nesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there. And Shevchenko! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And here's Gnabry. Nesta gets it away. Messi. And now the breakaway. And he was quick to react. Kostic. He's got away. And the keeper beats it away. He was under real pressure there. And that's gone loose. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
And no, that was never going to make it. Costa Curta. Kostic. Kostic goes on a run down the left wing. Casemiro. And it's Messi.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Decent hit! It's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. That's headed upfield. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's Messi. That's good play. Messi! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, they're definitely going about things the right way, Peter. A goal soon can bolster energy levels now.
And we have our very first corner. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Engages and forces him off the ball. Beckenbauer, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Messi. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. There's obvious upset over that challenge. You can see the players face to face. Let's hope this doesn't escalate.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Messi! It's their second corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. White cuts it out. Rummenigge. Oh, and he's through the middle. And the shots! They are rampant! And surely that settles it. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. No, that's been intercepted. Gnabry! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, this looks sharp. Shot could be on. Rummenigge! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
And he cuts out the supply. Nedved. Costa Curta. That is a great pick out. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's in plenty of space here. The less said about that pass, the better. White. And it's Gnabry. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now that's well seen too. Gnabry is always looking to play quality balls. Oh, that's clever. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rummenigge. Now the finish! They've scored! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Sivasspor are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Picked out brilliantly.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, perfectly measured that.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Can he finish? And it's in! Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
That's the throw. Casemiro. To Messi. Well read, nice interception. Rummenigge. Beckenbauer. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Oh, played through for the wide man, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And we have our very first corner. Up he goes! Costa Curta attempts a clearance.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a good ball played into space. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Has been indicated.
Kostic. Rummenigge finds himself offside. Saliba kept his eye on it. And it's half-time here. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game.
Just a quick
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Kostic gets flagged offside. Kostic. Now it's Messi.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Adams does really well to win the ball there. Kostic. It's going to be another throw. Now it's Kostic. Rummenigge, given the lift of his goal. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Looking tidy in possession here. Pirlo. White.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he's managed to gift it back. 60 minutes played. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Edmilson. And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Nedved. Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Has a look and place it forward. Now it's Hullet. And a header! And again! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
The keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
So, time for changes
Number
on both
13.
sides, actually.
Serge Gnabry. Number 21. Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Coming on the field. Number 14. Di Maria. Number 8. Roberto Carlos. Number 7. Cristiano Ronaldo. Substitutions taking place.
He rises! And now they can spring out of defence. Cruyff. And here's Di Maria.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith. And Messi has another go! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Could be danger here. That'll be a throw. And here's Cruyff. Cleared away. Could move up a gear here. And he welcomes it in. And he's managed to get free. Cristiano Ronaldo! Yes! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! You just know there is no stopping that.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Sivasspor blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And that will be it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. So 70,000 and more followers of Germany's ultimate winning machine open their arms to their favourite sons. In the Bavarian capital, they demand another spectacle. There's the hit! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Shevchenko really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
It's Casillas for me, because if he gets a little busy in this game, he has the talent and vast experience to cope with pretty much anything. He can be an extremely reassuring presence here.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Oh, that's a key interception. No, he's not getting past him there. The less said about that pass, the better. Cruyff. Messi does well to get it back. Bale. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Backward it goes. Oh, that's ambitious. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's managed to get free. Big chance! Goal! The breakthrough strike! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And it's Messi.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's there to retrieve it. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. They've scored! And the lead lasts no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Bayern Munich clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Bayern Munich grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about...
He gets big!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Iniesta, he's gone for goal! Bayern Munich with the corner, they're first. And the keeper beats it away. Right, look promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Great ball if he can get there. And Messi! It's there! And again they hit the front.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Shevchenko looking to run onto it. Can he get onto this?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Moved on forwards. Now that's well seen too. A corner it is then. It's their second corner of the game. Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. Shevchenko. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Gavi. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Costa Curta. There's the whistle for half-time. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2 on the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Can he put it away? Oh, split-second reaction.
Shevchenko actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Gavi. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And again, he's sorted that out terrific. Can he finish? And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And he's gone looking for safety. Well, they've got it back in a... And the finish! He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And now he has 2. So the lead now is 2.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
And Shevchenko. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Adams calmly anticipates. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Rummenigge. Oh, well played. He's taken that really clean. Shapes to shoot! They are rampant! And they are cruising away. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Can he latch on to this? Gavi. He's a shot. He's got the shot away! Really well taken goal. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
So is this the start of a comeback? That's been cut out, well played. Messi. Now he's off and running. Rummenigge. That looks a good ball through. Costa Curta deals with that comfortably.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now That looks a decent ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. And it's Shevchenko. Now it's Shevchenko. And claimed it back swiftly. Plays it in low. Bayern Munich needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Cruyff. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. There's no flag. And here's Cruyff. Thuram wins the duel this time. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
3 minutes added time.
Passing is crisp and sharp, and he's chosen to go back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Neymar. And the pass is intercepted. And that's been it. That's the end. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Shevchenko claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Thank you for your cooperation.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. So yet again, Munich expects, and it has every reason so to do. Bayern, so often Germany's indisputable champions, the preeminent force of our day, looking to impose itself once more. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. It's bounced back off the post. Just off target.
Neymar certainly got the pace he wanted on that, but not the all-important bend. Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal scoring.
Great hit! That's a little off target. He's having a go!
Bayern Munich have created a real intensity from the start, and there's no sign of any let-up.
Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here! Now, who's going to be shapes to shoot? And he's heaved it away. And here's Messi. And it's Maldini. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Platini. He's through here. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar, Costa Curta makes the interception.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Tries to get it clear. And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Costa Curta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
He's going for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Adams attempts a clearance. Now it's Neymar. Platini. Oh, important interception. He's got the shot away! Goal! Bayern Munich! And Bayern Munich take the lead. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
There's the hit! They've done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Nice sequence of passes, this. And Shevchenko! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gavi. Good spot, he's seen the run. He's had a hit! They want to be quick. He's gone for goal! He's keen, determined to have his say.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Bale, and it's shot at goal! Goal! Bayern Munich! And again they hit the front. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about, excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Bayern Munich take the lead. Oh, that's a key interception. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's a goal kick. Short changes him with that pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he's managed to get rid, pinches it off him. We are into overtime. That is a great pick out. He's Neymar! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And it's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goal.
And there is the half-time whistle. And we're off again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Cruyff.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Maldini. And he's managed to get free. Oh, what has happened here? And he cuts out the supply. Shevchenko gets flagged offside. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Bayern Munich clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
It's Bale! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Out of play for a throw. It's going to be another throw. Maldini clears it away. Platini. Cruyff. And now the breakaway. Gavi. Bayern Munich are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed.
Hits one! He's done very well to get to that.
Rummenigge clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Cleared away. Bastoni. Maldini. And here's Cruyff. Messi. Messi! Goal! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Oh, easy pickings there. Terrific header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. They're up to 5 corners now. Cruyff can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Messi. Oh, well played, well played. Rummenigge. And he's been shifted off it. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Maldini. Into the last quarter of an hour. Messi. Messi! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
It's their second corner of the game.
Haaland. Number 22, Bale. Number 18, Platini. Coming on the field, number 25, Ito. Number 13, Vigo.
Oh, he's been flattened there.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And here's Suarez. Neymar. Oh, super ball. There's the shot! And yes, it's there! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, extra time looms now, but that leveller creates great impetus, and they've got to fancy their chances of pinching victory from what looked like the jaws of defeat.
Threads one in. And he's in on goal. Now the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
6 added minutes has been indicated.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Cleared without complication. Now it's Neymar. Nedved. Now it's Neymar. Danger averted for now. Well, they've got it again. Costa Curta. Keeper's ball. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
I'm afraid to tell
Well,
you that
fitness
we're
and
expecting
fatigue,
traffic
the
to
key
be heavy
factors
after the
now
final
as we
whistle
head
today.
for extra time. Into extra time we go. Back into the middle. Oh, he's in! Ito! Well, now it's... Can he finish? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Neymar. Nedved.
Oh, great feat, that.
And here's Suarez. Oh, that... Great chance! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Tries a shot! And he hits the net! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Oh, shooting chance! There is the genius of Luis Suarez! And that has raised the roof!
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Neymar. Played into space out wide. Extra time reaches half-time. Yeah, 90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Luis. Can he finish? He should have put that one away.
Suarez really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
And there's green grass ahead of him. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And he's taking no chances there. Now it's Messi. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, no joy this time. Very much into the last knockings. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Puyol.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
That's a shade optimistic. Well seen. Saw that coming. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. And that's that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Messi claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Rummenigge. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he cuts out the supply. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the tackle, and when you watch him in the latter parts of a game, 90th minute plus, he looks as if he's in the first five.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Bastoni. Oh, there's a probing ball. Gives it back. No, that's been intercepted. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Passes coming off in quick succession here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, they could be caught out here. Chance here to counter. He's played him through. And he's taking no chances there. Now it's Messi. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Bellingham, looking for the run.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Cruyff was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Ronaldinho. That'll be a throw. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And here's Ronaldinho. Oh, what a ball! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been...
Son Heung-min! It's there! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Gavi gets it away. Van der Vaart.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Looking for options for movement. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Oh, and he's through the middle. Costa Curta. Oh, what a mistake! Oh, that's fabulous. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Ronaldinho.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Maldini. Messi. He's through here. That is good alertness. And now the breakaway. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now this could be a chance. And the shot! They've scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different...
He's had a shot!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Messi. Bastoni.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Oh, super find. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up.
The attendance for this match was
Conte.
71,898.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
Son Heung-min. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, here's a chance. No, he's missed it.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Bastoni promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min. That's a lovely, neat pass. Bastoni spots it and intercepts. Rummenigge is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
He's gone forward. And it's Messi. That's a nicely measured pass. Real chance! And it's in! Back to within 1! Interesting! Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Gavi.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 14.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Coming on the
I think they can
field,
sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Number 4,
Oh,
Conte.
delightful ball. And he was alert to it. And he's heaved it away. Son Heung-min. Lewis. He's had a hit! Really well taken goal. And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss. Rummenigge! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Costa Curta. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Luis Suarez. Conte. Beckham. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Son Heung-min, and he's found a way past. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pass somewhat off target. Has a look and plays it forward. Nicely aimed pass.
There will be
And
3
here's
minutes added
Shevchenko.
time.
Pau Kubasi gets it clear. And he's quick to snatch it back. Chance! He scores! Deep into injury time!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And time is up. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking? Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Luis Suarez. Bastoni cuts it out. He can run onto that. Ah, that's a fine interception. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Now it's Shevchenko. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, it's just a little long. Bastoni getting this one clear. Luis Suarez. Cruyff makes the interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it.
Rummenigge! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And that's put paid to a promising move. Gavi! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Now, can they get it back? Lewis. Chance with a header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Davids wins the duel this time. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Shevchenko looks for the finish. And they've got rid. Nicked it back promptly. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Shevchenko. Cruyff. That's a lovely, neat pass. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, great Rummenigge! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Could be danger here. Cruyff. Cruyff!
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Maldini. Rummenigge chasing after it. Luis Suarez. Always onto this. Danger averted for now. Puyol. Gavi. Messi. And no, that was never going to make it. And the referee brings the first half to a close. And as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time.
Substitution in progress.
And the action is back underway. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Puyol is there to clear. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, super find. Can he put it away? Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. And now a sudden chance to counter. Has a look and plays it forward. Cruyff. Gavi. Now it's Luis Suarez. Great ball if he can get there. And he thumps it clear. Rummenigge. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Cruyff. Puyol with the clearance. Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And it's Cruyff. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, it's hit the post. And Ikek has fallen kindly here. Really well taken goal. The breakthrough arrives at last. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Suarez.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Edmilson.
Arsenal have fired themselves in front.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Number 20, Shevchenko. Number 4.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And that has been clubbed away and claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Shevchenko. Into the last quarter of an hour. Cruyff. Can he spark a counter here? He could be in here. Great chance! No mistake! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Not a defender in sight, he had all the time in the world.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Costa Curta. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Beckham carries the ball down the right. Rummenigge. Rummenigge! Shevchenko. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Neymar. And here's Messi. And that is that. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.